Nursing serious injuries at the Rift Valley Provincial Hospital. The accident that occurred at Miga area at about 3 a.m. this morning involved a passenger bus and a trailer. The two vehicles were heading in opposite directions when the accident occurred. The bus, which was heading from Kisumu to Nairobi, toppled after colliding with the trailer. The dead were taken to the Nakuru Level 5 hospital mortuary. Earlier on, Rift Valley Regional Coordinator Wanyama Musiambo visited the scene of the accident at Miga, where he said the driver of the bus was most likely driving on the wrong side of the road when the accident occurred. Musiambo called on drivers to exercise caution on the road. The Kenya Red Cross aided in rescuing survivors and ferrying them to hospital. Let's listen in.
We've just been on this response, which we've cleared, I would say, the first part of it at the scene, but of course quite an amount of other tasks to follow following this accident that happened around 3 a.m. This morning, involving the bus and a trailer. Unfortunately, we have lost a big number of lives again, where at least 30 people have perished on scene. We also have reports of those who were taken to hospital that may have also succumbed. So meaning that the injuries that they suffered were bad, but they were picked by the Kenya Red Cross ambulances and taken to Molo and provincial general hospitals in Nakuru. But among them was actually the last casualty we evacuated was a child, aged around 1.5 to 2 years. And he's been taken by the Red Cross ambulance as well to Provincial General Hospital, and we're yet to get an assessment of his condition from the hospital.
The number of people, we have lost 19 people, 17 people, adults, male adults. We have lost 9 female. We have lost 3 juvenile, male, and we have lost 1 juvenile, a lady. We have also 18 other people have been injured and taken to various hospitals within this area. Nakuru, Molo, we have taken people to hospitals. And we are saying that the drivers and all of us road users, we must be careful how we use the road. We must be careful. Because this road, it has bumps. This road is manned by the police. This road, NTSA are here, everybody is here. But you see, these things are still happening. This stretch, Sachangwani to Salga, we have lost many people in this month of December alone. So it is a question of our personal responsibility as road users, either as a driver, either as a passenger. And it is not only restricted to public service vehicles, it's also even private personal vehicles. We need to exercise a lot of restraint by avoiding overtaking in dangerous places, corners, and along the yellow line. We need to carry enough passengers. The drivers need to be in a good frame of mind so that we avoid all these things. And we have lost quite a number of people here. This particular one is horrific. It is sad. It's unfortunate. The number of people we have lost in one single accident. Very unfortunate. But as government, we'll continue because we have already put the pumps and we are continuing to do. Even if there is a program to open up another road, the other side, from the other side of Kibunja, to come and link up the other side, that is ongoing. Is an ongoing thinking that is in the works. So government is committed and is doing all these things. But we are also asking ourselves as Kenyans, me and you included, how are we behaving when we are on the public road? Is our behavior. Let us be responsible. And we are saying, even if it means regulating the time of movement, we are likely to do that and to enforce it, such that vehicles move only during the day. Public service vehicles.
Well, we understand so far that the death toll has since risen to 36, with 30 people been confirmed dead at the scene, while another 6 succumbed to injuries while receiving treatment at the Nakuru Level 5 Hospital, as well as the Rift Valley Provincial Hospital. Among the 6 who died in hospital were 3 children aged 2 months, 2 years, and 10 years old. 36 is the death toll as we know it, but several other people were also injured in this accident. Our reporter Benedetta Maura has been at the scene since early this morning and now joins us live from the Rift Valley Provincial Hospital. Benedetta, not a very good morning in Nakuru. What more can you tell us?
It is indeed not a very good morning. Today at around 2:30 a.m., there was a very tragic accident along Eldoret Nakuru Highway, and we lost a total lives of 30 people on the spot at Miga Black Spot, and 6 other people have succumbed in the hospital. We have managed to get the number of the survivors who were rushed to Nakuru Provincial General Hospital. The total number was 28 survivors, where 3 children have succumbed and 1 man has also succumbed. 1 of the survivors has been discharged, and now actually as we speak, the total number of the survivors that have been admitted at Nakuru Provincial General Hospital is at 23. There are other 3 survivors who were rushed to Molo District Hospital, and we are being told 2 of the survivors have also succumbed, and only 1 survivor is currently admitted at Molo District Hospital. According to the officials, security officials in Nakuru, they were interviewed earlier on, and they claimed that the other measures that are supposed to be put in place is actually banning the night travels. But again, you remember the other accident that cost over 15 lives happened during the day at around 11 a.m. Remember the PS for Infrastructure, when he came during his tour along the Nakuru along the Nakuru Eldoret Highway, he indicated that a number of measures are going to be put in place to curb the accident menace along the stretch. But it is true, a number of measures have been put in place, including elevation of the road bumps and the elevation of the vandalized road signs. But again, these are some, the accident, actually, it is so unfortunate to have such an accident when the government officials are trying to put in place such measures. We're going to speak to a number of the accident victims, but I can see she's being attended to by the doctors. So let me just give you a recap on the accidents along Nakuru Eldoret Highway. For the past 1 year, we have actually lost over 100 people. The doctors have left. Let us speak to the patient first before we go back. Habari yako?
Nzuri.
Pole sana kwa accident. Unaweza tueleza majina yako tafadhali?
Kwa majina naitwa Rispa Ziambo.
Tuambie ulikuwa unatoka wapi ukielekea wapi na ni nini iliendelea haswa kwa barabara?
Nimetoka nyumbani na mamangu. Sasa tukifika kwa njia, gari ilikuwa inaenda na speed. Sasa dereva pia kwa anaweza kusimama. Brake haikuwa. Sasa mwenye toka anza kusema ati asimame, gari kaanza tu kwenda side by side. Ndo gari kapenduka ikaanguka.
Pole sana, utapata nafuu. That is one of the patients at Nakuru Provincial General Hospital narrating her story on, she was coming from Busia, headed to Nairobi, and she's saying actually the vehicle lost control and started swaying along the road, and that is when the accident happened. We have other survivors who have been admitted here, one of them including a mother who has lost her 3 children and the husband, and we have another kid in the other wards who has also, he doesn't know exactly where her father is, and we are going to follow up on the unfolding events, and we are going to keep you updated. Back to you in the studio.
Benedetta, just before I let you go, many are wondering about the safety of their friends and family. Has there been any word, especially from the Kenya Red Cross, aiding in the rescue operations, as to how some can get information as to who has died or who has been taken to each hospital in this accident?
At the moment, the Kenya Red Cross are moving from Molo Hospital to Nakuru Provincial General Hospital, trying to gather the numbers and the contacts of the patients. And we're going to brief you on the same in a short while after they have concluded on the results of the numbers and the contacts of the patients that are admitted at Nakuru Provincial General Hospital and Molo District Hospital. Back to you.
All right, so many things. That is our reporter, Benedetta Tamara. They're joining us live from the Nakuru Provincial General Hospital, where 23 survivors of the fatal accident, or the ill-fated accident, rather, occurred earlier this morning. 2 other passengers, we understand, have lost their lives. They had been taken to the Molo General Hospital there, Molo Sub-County Hospital, I beg your pardon, and they have since lost their lives. The death toll, as we know it at this time, stands at 36, with more than 23 others who have been admitted at the Nakuru Provincial General Hospital. Now, this is the time that the Salga stretch is recording a grisly road accident this month. Just a fortnight ago, 2 accidents happened at the notorious black spot, prompting the government to assure that stretch of road would be turned into a dual carriageway. John Mosenik, the Transport Permanent Secretary, spoke to us on Jamhuri Day this month when he toured the Salga black spot. Let's listen in to what he had to say.
Know what we are doing as a ministry to make sure that we minimize these kind of accidents coming up in future. Now, immediately I've directed a team here to make sure that they start working from tomorrow to start marking the roads. And then apart from that, to make sure that they increase the pumps all the way from Kivunja up to Salga. Now, we have also seen that the dangerous section also start from the branch of Tunjoro area, and Kabarak is called, what is the name of the?
Sogea.
Yeah, Sogea place. So I think also we are taking necessary action to make sure that we increase the pumps there. And also quite often, because of carelessness, the vehicles or the traffic actually try to overtake in areas where they are not supposed to. So we are going to increase some barriers in those areas. Now, again, coming down before Salga, we are going to also to put up some pumps. And then, of course, we'll do something also in Salga. So that is immediately, we are going to do that starting next week. But we also have a tender which is now ongoing to make sure that we create a dual carriageway on this road, starting all the way from Salga up to Kibunja area.
Well, the accident at the Salga Black Spot on Jamhuri Day also caught the attention of President Uhuru Kenyatta. Listen in to his reaction a fortnight ago.
Sasa wakati haswa tunaelekea katika sikukuu ya Krismasi na mwaka mpya. Nataka niwaombe wa Kenya, haswa madriver wetu, tafadhalini tujichunge kwa mabarabara zetu. Hii siku chache tumepoteza waimbaji wengi, tumepoteza pia pahali hapo kulikuwa accident nyingine juzi. Leo hii pia Bungoma accident ambayo imechukua maisha ya Wakenya wengi. Tafadhalini tujichunge. Let us be cautious on our roads during this festive season.
Well, we'll keep you updated on this developing story as and when we receive more details. You know, there was drama and chaos after vehicles belonging to suspected spies allegedly sent Assumption Sisters of Nairobi torched the building that